Alright, in this lesson we're going to have a look at how to manipulate data in Microsoft Excel using the clipboard, how to cut, copy, paste, undo, and redo. So to get started, what I'd like you to do is open up the video and Excel and follow along at the same time, and start off at A1, top left corner, and type in some data. We'll start off with something like January, February, and March, and then below that we'll type in some people's name like Bob, Sue, and Tom. If I'm going too quick, just pause the video and catch up. 18, 19, and 20. Alright, so we've got some data in here, and you can see that I've made a mistake. January, February, and March are not lined up over top of the data. So what I want to do is I want to actually be able to go through some techniques of how to move this data. So the first thing we're going to have a look at how to select January, February, March is simply by putting the mouse over top of January and holding the mouse down, dragging the mouse across, and letting the mouse go. That's the basic way of how to select on a spreadsheet. Now if you move the mouse down below, anywhere around the rim of that selected range, you'll see there's a dark black line, and your mouse will turn into a 4 arrow, which is the move icon. The mouse indicates that you can move at that time. Now it takes a little bit of practice. You have to move right on top, hold the mouse down, and then you can take that and drag it anywhere you want. So that's a simple select and move. If you want, you can grab the entire spreadsheet and move it where you want. It's a very handy tool on how to do this. This will work with other systems on how to select and move within Word or any of the Microsoft products, or in a lot of the window programs out there on the market. Alright, now if you want, you could also do this in another way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to undo what I just did. So the hotkey to undo is Control Z. It's also up here on your quick launch. If you've got that one selected, you can see there is Control Z. So if I hold the Control key down and I press Z, it'll walk back through the steps that I've just completed here. So I moved it over here, and you can see here now my January is, again, it's off kilter here. So another way we could have done this is we could have selected those three options and then simply gone Control X, which is the shortcut to cut. It's also in this clipboard area right here, which is the pair of scissors, which shows you as Control X in the little pop-up. So if you click that, it highlights what was cut. And then if I put my active pointer in B1, I can paste it. To paste it, there's a couple ways to do it. I can use the paste on the clipboard, or I can go Control V. So I'm going to use this one here, try that out. You can see that was another way that you could move text. So whatever method that you like to use. Now the advantage of cutting and pasting, though, is that you have an option here inside of the clipboard. At the bottom right corner of this group, there's a little dialog box launcher. If you click that, it'll open up this clipboard and show you the history. Now for example, if I want, I could take this entire spreadsheet right here and Control X, which means cut it out, and it puts that entire spreadsheet in the clipboard. So now if I wanted to move it down here, for example, I could paste it. And to paste it, again, you can just press this button up here or Control V, and it'll paste whatever's in that clipboard. If you want, you could grab more text and Control Copy. That takes whatever was selected and puts it into the clipboard. Moving the mouse in another location, I could take that and I could paste that. Now I could either click it from the clipboard, or I could use my hotkey to paste as well, again, which is Control V. So those are some really handy tips on what you should be able to do with being able to cut, copy, paste, and move text with inside Microsoft Excel. So I encourage you to practice that exercise until you feel confident with doing that, and we'll see you in the next video.